Hi there, YouTube. I thought I'd make a quick update. Tell you something about this guitar here and maybe some of the other ones. This is from a 2021 Mus Lady kit. I don't know how you pronounce Mus Lady, but it must be Mus Lady or Moose Lady, like Muslim. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's probably Chinese. So I don't know, but maybe it's made by Uyghurs and they call it the MUS word in the first three letters of its name there. So it's a pretty good kit. The pickups are nothing too incredible. They're your basic stuff. They're not too microphonic, but they're not too great sounding either though. And then the neck I found was really good. It's like a Slim C or something. On this guitar I found it's really comfortable. I shaped the headstock because there's just a big block here. Just a big block sticking out like that up to there, and I'll put a wiggle in it. I'll put a sine wave, a very short sine wave on there. Just draw a curve going up and a curve going down there, and then took the drill out and drilled it out there, and then I put these gold string keys on there. These were like $2 or $3 for a pair on AliExpress. I like gold. Gold is pretty good. So I like to play. The action's fine. There's no like high frets, and the action is pretty reasonable right now. I'd say that's 1.5 millimeters, maybe. Can't really tell on a camera. But yeah, it's about 1.5 millimeters, not quite 2, whatever it is, on most of the strings there. And I did it myself. I did the bridge heights and the intonation myself, and I think I did it pretty well. Came out pretty good for me. And here's my Telecaster copy. It's an Aiersi, Aiersi kit. And one second here. This neck is kind of new to it. It's the original neck that came with the kit, because I bought one just like it like several months before, and then I went to go and sell it on used.ca. And the guy only wanted the body, and he said he'd pay me $150 for it. He's a big Telecaster fan. And he sent me a pic afterwards of the body. He unfinished it, like he took the finish off and just took it to the bare wood and then maybe put some oil or something on it. And that's the way he preferred it. And then he put a fender neck on it, and he was really proud of himself for that. But I really liked my paint job that I did on that one. It wasn't exactly TVL. It was more of a caramel or butterscotch or whatever it was. The famous one that you get on the 1959 ones. Or whichever year that is, I guess. So the old neck is, I think it's over here. So this is the neck that came with the original guitar kit, and it's not finished. There's no true oil on this one. And it could still go longer. I thought there was divots on here, but it's very, very, very light. After, 5 years use, 2018 is when I built this one. And, this is the neck that was on there from 2018 to 2023, just a month or two ago, when I put the original one on. When I cut the headstock because it was just a block shape. But my dad showed me how to clamp down the neck by itself when it wasn't on the guitar, and cut that at an angle there. And I wasn't too proud of that, but it came out okay. And I finished the neck later on, a few years later. And did it with true oil, but never put it on the guitar until about a few weeks ago here. Yeah. But what I'm really proud of is this one over here. This is my 2020 COVID caster. I built this. I bought the body on eBay for $37 flat, including like shipping, or $39 or whatever it was. It's under 40, I remember for sure. Well, pretty, as well as I can remember anyway. And, I bought the loaded pickguard because I didn't want to, spend hours and hours wiring and looking up diagrams and stuff. Even though I'm an electronics technician, I can do it. And, I took the humbucker out because there's just a humbucker in here, cheap, kind of like that one, except black. A cheap, really cheap humbucker. So I took that out, and I tried to put this Bellcat BH20 in there. I bought a pair of them, a neck and also a bridge humbucker for $25 back in 2019, I think, maybe 2018. And yeah, I had to go at this opening here for the humbucker and widen it by going at it with a hacksaw and just stressing around the edges here with the bristles of the hacksaw, or the what's it called, or whatever it is, that the oh, I know the word for it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so I went at that for maybe an hour and a half or half an hour or 45 minutes, and get that to fit in there, and then put these two screws in the same place an ordinary humbucker would go, and get the height set up. And this just sounds amazing, except the output jack is having an intermittent problem. So I gotta fix that. And on my Telecaster copy from Aiersi, which they don't sell in Canada anymore, by the way. They don't ship it to Canada or the United States. And I think that's probably due to some child slave labor law, that it comes from a certain part of China, so they can't ship it to the US or Canada. And what I want to do with this is the Ask Zach modification, where you take the tone pot and you wire it just to the bridge. So I got that to do. I've got this to do the intermittent jack there. I have a white guitar, an Arctic white, what is it called? A Magnum Ferrari 2 by Magnum. Magnum Ferrari 2 was very cheap. It was like a $30 guitar some places when you could get those back in 1986. Or so I've heard. But when they sold it on eBay, it sold it as a high-end, what is that called? Stratocaster, the Pro Stratocaster, no, the Super Strat, high-end Super Strat from 1986 vintage. And the winning bid that I got was like $46 because no one else, I think, bid on it or stuck around with their bid or anything. So it's $46, and then it's like $56 shipping, or $58 or $52 or something like that. So the whole thing was like $108 total. And afterwards, I sent him a tip of like $10. Yeah, that went to my closet. And I got this lefty here, and I got my dad bought me this in 2012, December 2012. Did I say December 2012? Oh, now I said it 3 times. Holy cow. Anyway, this is a George Washburn Limited acoustic. It's got binding and everything. It sounds great. It sounds amazing. So does this guy, because of the gold covered pickup or whatever is going on here. And I also put in a bridge. It's a copper color bridge that I bought in 2018, 2019, early 2019, I think, or no, I built this in 2020, so that would have been like January 2020, or give or take 2 or 3 months ish. And I think the bridge, it definitely adds to the sound. The copper bridge, copper brass alloy, whatever it is, yeah, that I got. I don't even think they sell this for very cheap anymore. And these Bellcats, they go for like $50 or $60 Canadian now, maybe more like 65 or 70. the pair of them, the Bellcat BH20, the gold covered covers. But I think those two things really add to sound. The neck here has a skunk stripe, so it's all one piece of maple. Or it should be, if it has a skunk stripe. It shouldn't be a cap on there, but I think it is a cap anyway. It still has a skunk stripe. This one I last checked, like 6 months ago, is on eBay for like $61 or $62 Canadian. And it's a good neck, and it went on fine. I paid a luthier in town here to drill the neck pocket for the first time, and to drill the neck. And it cost me about $100, $112 with tax, or $125 because he put on a pair of strings on there or something.